Would you spend $18,000 on a Sportster? What's up guys, my name is Brendan Hernandez, founder of Nandez Customs, and I'm going to be going over one of our most signature builds with Nandez. And we have about 4 to 5 different options. They all range from about $16,000 to $20,000. And this one's $20,000. You know, most people when they hear a Sportster, they think of cheap, entry to Harley, bullshit, girls bike, when that's necessarily not the case. It's actually the OG of bikes, and usually 9 out of 10 times somebody who's been riding for decades still has kept the Sportster in their lineup. It's just something that they just don't get rid of. It's like the Air Forces of Sportsters. You always got 1 or 2 in rotation. And I know what a stock bike goes for. It goes from 7 to 10 grand depending on the year, the mileage. Obviously 2020 and up, probably gonna be your best years. And that's what we build off of. 2020 to 22, the year they discontinued it. Anything with a number 1 in it, 2019 and below, they consider ancient. So I get it. New decade, new perception about it. So 20,000, why? Off right off the bat, the labor alone, to make it look like this, it's probably a good 30 to 40 hours, depending on what we're putting into it. If you do the math, if an average shop charges $150 to $250 an hour, let me do the math real quick. So if we did $150, let's just say the average shop rate at 40 hours, 150 times 40 is $6,000. So it would be $6,000 just in labor alone at the most, just to convert it like this. I can tell you off the bat, to just do handlebars and rewire it through with the grips and everything, the whole setup is already a good 3 to 4 hours. And if you're not experienced, it could take you a day. To chop the rear fender, to make it look where you have the back tire exposed, is probably about a good another 3 or 4 hours. Maybe a couple days if you're not experienced. So right there, we're already looking at 6 to 8 hours just for the 2 main modifications to make it look like this. And while you're back there, you also got to add on a lowering kit, and it's also lowered in the front. These are just slid down a little bit. That's how it's lowered in the front. Part wise, the whole signature kit in itself, and the signature kit doesn't have this gray gas tank cover. It has gloss black tank cover. So that whole kit, which is available on my website alone, is about $4,000. If you go buy, let's just say, a good solid Sportster at $8,000, you spend $4,000 in the signature kit, you're at $12,000 plus $6,000 in labor. If you're not going to do it yourself, is $6,000. $12,000 plus $6,000, you're at $18,000. It's pretty straightforward when you start working it backwards and realizing you're in the ballpark of $16,000 to $20,000. That takes quite a bit of time to make these, and the build time, we're about 2 weeks build time. If we're really backed up, it could take up to a month just to build one. All the parts really entail that make it look the way it looks is the tank covers. But when we do custom builds, we actually paint the actual tank. But customers will actually spend a little extra money and buy the tank cover that we offer because they want to keep the actual stock tank the way it is. That's a main element that really sets it off. The back tire and having it chopped and exposed is a big modification. The front as well. Shinko, they don't carry 777s anymore, so the tires have gone up. Their replacement is the 999s. Basically the same tire. It's just a little bit more heavy duty. Those prices have gone up in tires as well. They come in white walls, and we buy them in white walls. The only thing that sets us apart, I shaded in the numbers and letters to make it look more like a racing bike. People want that. And so just to do one tire, it could take about 2 to 3 hours. That's just one. And then the exhaust, we offer 2 different kinds of exhaust. We offer the shorty shots, and which is on the cheaper end, and then we also have Vance and Hines short shots. And so, you know, we got the VIN cover, chin spoiler, gloss or matte black, blacked out fork covers. The handlebars, we retail them at $649. It's already a major upgrade. 2.5 inch diameter thick grill cover, blackout engine. We got push rod covers and push rod rocker set covers. Oil bezel, oil dipstick. Seat is optional. We depend on what kind of seat. I just recently did this cream seat, but most people are going for the bobber solo black seat. So what is the buyer really paying for? Well, they're paying for a finished product. A lot of people don't have the time to actually do it themselves or find somebody in their area to actually do it. They'd rather get someone else to do it who they can know, like, and trust. We've sold 5 so far within 3 months. Everyone has been very happy with it so far. It's one of those things where if you go into a store, you go to the bakery, you buy the cake already done, or go to the aisles and buy the ingredients and do it yourself. Kind of the same thing, but they offer you the template to do it. So the Nandez Signature Kit alone, which is $4,000, that would be the template to go off of. So would I tell somebody to spend $18,000 on a Sportster? No. But if this is exactly the bike you want and you don't want to spend months, weeks, or days on end trying to figure out how to do it and put it together, well, then that's a completely different conversation. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.